there's not a lot of place to find water, and you don't want to go buy it. So just bring a gallon. Um, you can just go get one for whatever $2 at gas station or Walmart. Just bring that around with you. Outdoor. Already kind of talked about this. Sleeping strategy. Get off the ground. Not as many bugs. The best way I thought to do it was put a sleeping bag over because you can unzip the bottom of it and the top, obviously for your head. You just slide it through like picking a blanket. That way you don't need an underquilt, another thing to carry, but you have your sleeping bag in there. And usually I would put it in the car. I wouldn't have it on my uh, backpack. I never had to do that type of stuff. But I would just slide it over, boom. And if it's a dangerous area, go after three. Cool, there's not many people around there. I've done this not for years, but I did this for a while, several times. Um, just know if you do meet somebody between 3 and 5 a.m., it's going to be probably very weird. And I wouldn't go hang out with them. Sleep in a hammock or sleeping bag on the ground. Sleeping bags are the fucking. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Sleeping bags are amazing. You can sleep anywhere. Even I was sleeping in my apartment in one. You get a lot of weird looks, if family people come over, but um, I don't know. It is what it is, right? Location and setting. Find a well lit area. Um, yeah, basically, this isn't going to be very good. Semi high traffic, you want some people going in and out, but 3 to 5, you don't want anybody there. If you're in the Twin Cities, Lake Nokomis was my spot. That was also where cows came in and out, and safe exit available because there was everywhere around. Just don't watch the movie like The Strangers or something before you do it. Um, and then you're just gonna have to deal and figure out what you're comfortable with. Because I would put a towel over my head, draped over, because my sleeping bag wasn't big enough. But I would do that so I didn't have the light in my face. But then again, you can't see around you. But when you're sleeping, you can't see around you. But if you're sleeping and you wake up because you hear something, you got to take a towel off. You see what I mean? Just you got to go with whatever you want to do. And I wouldn't recommend this for many people, but I'm a young fella. I'm in pretty good shape. Yeah, I don't know. This is definitely not an ideal situation. This is just something I did. Don't do it. Do something else. Talk to family. I don't know any logistics behind it. I'm just telling you what I did. So, you know how it goes. Safety precautions. Sleep with one eye open. Can't really do that, but I just kind of talked about that. Have defenses with you. I had some different stuff. Never any guns or nothing, but or pepper spray. I don't know if I ever had. I think I had a multi tool on me, which wouldn't do anything. Plan's basically just to run away there. Um, but pepper spray wouldn't be a bad idea. That would be really good. Just don't spray it upwind. Be aware of your surroundings. No way. All right, now we're starting to live like some kings here. It's no longer just eating leftovers or Jimmy John's garbage bread. Now you can have carbs, proteins, and your produce, which I don't really eat produce, but if you like that stuff, get some vegetables. They're super cheap. I could give you more examples, but I don't really eat vegetables very much. Mixed vegetables was like a go-to for many years. Super cheap, and that's it. Like mixed vegetables. If you want some fruit, get some frozen fruit. Frozen is I don't know what the nutrition part of it is. I thought it was healthy getting the wax looking child toy mixed vegetables because it was super cheap and my vegetables are healthy. But now I only eat spinach, which is what I eat every day for the chicken and rice usually. Besides yesterday, steak with the boys. And fruit, only get bananas, no berries. Kidding me? Berries are super expensive. Bananas, very cheap. I don't know any other fruits. Might be surprising, or any fruits that are cheap, but I don't really eat fruit either. I usually just eat carbs and protein. I don't, I don't know. It's been working out. I haven't gotten like really fat or anything. So, I don't know if that's good. But your proteins, you can afford chicken, pork, and uh, steak sometimes. Man, I'm looking to my left here, and there's an optical illusion with this thing. So, I usually did steak, I think twice a month. But I also went deer hunting, so I could get like 60 pounds of meat for like, I don't know, $35 tag, $100 debone. If you want to be real cheap, you just do it yourself. But it'd be around 150, 150, 60. That's $2 and $2.50 a pound. But then you got to put the time in there too. So it's all just give and take. It was fun, good bonding with the family. So, and carbohydrates, rice. Before you could only have rice, vegetables, and chicken basically, and leftovers. That's not described in there. Don't have time to edit the whole thing. Apologize for that. Reload later on. But now you can put sauce in there. You can put in the famous Parmesan, spinach, heavy whipping cream, and that's it. That's the sauce I eat like every day. So a little bit of that, a little bit of seasonings. You can also have oats. Personally, I don't really like blending oats very much, and every just having eating the same thing every day is just a lot faster. So egg, pasta, and sauce takes too much time. I don't know. I don't like that. It just I eat the same thing every day. Just very nice. I was gonna try out that dog food stuff that's on Amazon now. Um, I'll do it, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just very hesitant. I like new things. I like new ideas. Not so much new food. And I like trying stuff, but I don't know. You guys are probably gonna think I'm insane. I think Graham Stephan, or voice crack. I think Graham Stephan and Dave Ramsey would understand. Cheap living essentials. Here's your pyramid. This is your safe space right here. Now we're not going from free, and we're not going from affordable. We're going to cheap. This is where I live at right now. Clothes. You can go to Walmart. You couldn't this last one too, I thought. Where did this come from? Oh, it just completely skipped over that one. Okay. My apologies. My apologies. I can't redo this whole thing because I'm already up late. But this is after free. This is your next one. Food. You go to Cub Food, look for the almost gone bad meat, and then you go get the steroid filled chicken and whatever else you can find at Walmart. If you're gonna get chicken quarters, unless there's another sale somewhere else. You're just gonna have to pick through some bones, but deal with it. Pork. Go with the cheapest pork. Boneless pork chops sometimes have a sale at Cup Foods. Usually only get pork chops, but I did just get tenderloin for like $1.39 or something. It was on sale, so I bought I think 20 pounds of it, which I used to not be able to do. So if you're at this stage, you might be in a little shithole where you have a mini fridge or no fridge at all. So if you're in Minnesota, you can just leave it in the back of your trunk. Fantastic. But if you're not in Minnesota or somebody cold, you might be screwed. So if you have the resources, use it, buy stuff that's on sale, and just throw it in there. Just know I don't pay for my utilities here. They're with the rent, so if you throw a whole bunch of stuff and make your fridge work really hard, you might just be eating the cost up. But once again, I don't know the utility costs or how much the fridge costs because I've never paid for it. Yeah, maybe in St. Paul, like 4 years ago, but we also never turned on the heat in winter, so don't really know. Now you can eat bananas and you can eat beans, the magical fruit. Clothes, you can go to Goodwill, Facebook Marketplace, and Plato's. Oh boy, Plato's Closet. Excuse me. Everything's used. Housing, Facebook Marketplace finds. If you're a student, you can go on Facebook Marketplace and find special student stuff that's a lot cheaper than everything else. So there was actually one a couple years ago that was $285. You were gonna live with 16 people. Doesn't that sound fantastic? You make a whole bunch of friends. You got a pool table there, and you're living cheaply. What a dream! Unfortunately, they wouldn't let me in because I wasn't a graduate student. So, um, yeah. Then I lived in like a halfway house, which I got kind of. I wasn't very smart going into because he said college students only. He was talking about the one individual room, not the 15 other people in there. Other essentials, you know, can't really afford stuff. But you can get water, milk because it's awesome. If you want some juice, get a couple juice packets. They're easy to carry around too. You're gonna use bar soap. You're going Facebook Marketplace for literally everything. And now you're no longer living cheap. Or no, free. Living very cheap now.